What's good, everybody? Joshua Jericho back with another episode of Valkyria Chronicles. In the last episode, our city got attacked by a tank, and then we were in the middle of being shot at by the tank, and so our plan was to run past the tank to escape the tank. So we need somebody that's a better leader than Alicia. Sorry, Alicia. I like you, you're cute, you're smart, you make nice bread, but you don't run at a tank to escape a tank. That's just a terrible plan. I hated that plan. So let's see what happens in this episode as we defend the Brule, which is not a soup. I thought it was a soup, but I guess it's a city.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P.U. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
So remember how like last episode was like, this is such a nice peaceful start. It was a trick. It was obviously a trick because all of a sudden now it's full of action and drama and intense birthing labor, which is not usually what I would equate with action drama, but you know, sometimes it fits. Sure.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right. Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Sara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
So, maybe it's just me, but is that not the coolest emergency medical protocol vehicle ever? Like, oh no! Lisa, what's wrong? I've gone into labor and I'm having a baby this minute! Alright, I'll call the tank! During your Lamaze class, they're like, all right, the first secret is to remember where you left your tank keys at. That way you can get your wife into the tank and drive. Get her to the hospital. Don't let nothing stop you. I don't think that's actually how that's supposed to work.
Here's the brief for this operation.
I'm still laughing. The enemy is a squad centered around a single tank, currently advancing from the plaza onto the main road. We need to defend the gate on that road. If the enemy breaches it, evacuating townspeople will be in danger. They'll probably head for the gate and try to destroy it. The tank will be with them. Our goal here is to take out that tank while keeping the gate standing. Without the help of your tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy their tank. Tank on tank action! Until we can rendezvous, the Brule Town Watch will do everything we can to keep that gate in one piece. The Town Watch will need to hold off the enemy forces until you arrive with the tank. We'll need to use the sandbags around the starting point and gate for cover to hold back the Empire's attack. Enemy tank is destroyed and we win, but if we have the main gate destroyed, Welkin dies, or Alicia dies, we fail.
All right, let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
Nothing at all about the baby, though. What happens if the baby's born in the middle of the combat?
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About sandbags and hand grenades? Oh no. By moving behind sandbags and selecting crouch, a unit's defenses are maximized and extra damage for headshots is negated. When focusing on defense or ending one's turn, it's always best to hide this way. Contrarily, this means that enemies hiding behind cover are well protected and more difficult to defeat as well. This is why the hand grenade is used. Its explosive power can destroy sandbags. Press the X button, the weapon toggle button, to cycle among your options for hand grenades. In this battle, Alicia possesses some. Grenades are limited in number, so use them wisely. Each player phase, units will recover one hand grenade. So each turn, Alicia gets a new hand grenade? Okay. There's a shock trooper and a tank. Okay. Start with him, I guess. You're not shooting at the target. Or the tank, I mean. Alright. That wasn't a good idea, me. Alright. We are off to a good start. Your job is to crouch.
Moving out.
Yeah, I would go on record as saying that was not my best that was not my best idea. I thought maybe I could get that guy to run up there, shoot, and then run behind a sandbag. That was my thought process. No matter how you look at this is not going to end well for me. Good job. Would have been nice if I'd had 3 guys shooting, huh? Might actually survive this.
Now.
Wonder what that means when that happens. About Ragnade? A small amount of damage is healed at the start of each player's phase. Sometimes a unit that has suffered heavy damage needs help to arrive faster. They need Ragnade. Yet another product of Ragnite ore, Ragnade combines healing and antibiotic properties into a single medical package. Ragnite's the best thing ever. Select it with the X button, then press the RB button and select a target. Why is nothing used to trigger in this game? This game has guns in it. I should be using trigger all over the place. Nothing uses any of the triggers. That's kind of disappointing. Place the crosshairs on a nearby alley. You know, on a nearby alley. I only have one ally on my team. I hope she needs Ragnade on a nearby ally to heal them, or place them on no one to use this handy item to heal yourself. Okay. Wow, look at all those turns I get now. Good for me. Can he climb up that? No, I wish he could. That would be awesome.
Moving out.
Oh, nope. Not what I want to do. Okay. Nope. Yes. Okay, it only takes 29 shots to kill him. That'll be easy.
Please hit.
Okay. The really bad news here is that if she dies, I'm, what's that word?
Moving out.
Screwed. So I can't actually let her die. I need her to run over here. Crouch. Use your Ragnade. Nope, crouch. Use your Ragnade. On you. Okay, that has to be it. I can't really afford to do anything else, so hopefully our tank will show up here.
No! If this keeps up...
Ow! Oh, great. There's another shock trooper guy. Oh, yeah. Tank time. Get out of the way! Can't you see that this woman's having a baby? I mean, you can't see her. She's inside the tank. But inside this tank, there's a woman having a baby. And I need you to move it or lose it. So how far can he move?
The
Uh-oh.
tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
All right, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
About tanks. Tanks possess firepower and endurance far beyond that of foot soldiers. They are able to deflect nearly all gunfire from enemy foot soldiers. This makes them a solid wall for your own ground units to hide behind. Unlike ground units, however, tanks do not recover a portion of their lost HP each turn. Tanks also consume 2 CP when selected in command point. Relying too heavily on tanks in battle will quickly lead to a fatal shortage of CP. Additionally, tanks require AP to turn, so take care to plan ahead which direction you'd like to face at the turn's end. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So...
Hostile sighted!
It's a tank! It's a galleon tank!
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
All right, let's go take it down.
Can I shoot at him? Mortar armor, demir tag. About attacking with a tank. Tanks have 3 major means of attack: anti-armor shells, explosive mortar rounds, mounted machine gun. Anti-armor shells are effective against enemies covered in hard armor, such as tanks. Explosive mortars will hit a broad area with Ragnite blast, ideal against ground units. Mortars travel along an arc, aim for the center of multiple foes for major results, but be aware that ammunition is limited. The machine gun is best suited to striking enemies that are too close for the mortar and is used to intercept incoming enemies. Press the X button to switch weapons to meet the needs of each situation. Well, the means of this situation is I need to kill you and have fun doing it, I think. So, bye. Okay. His current action is done. There's 2 more guys over there I can kill.
Entering combat.
Whoops. I used the wrong gun. Dang it.
Here we go.
Oh. Mortar? Yes. So I completely screwed up. But that's alright. Hopefully Alicia can make it one more round.
My turn, okay? Please hit.
Tanks have 2 separate HP totals, body armor and tread armor. Attacks to the tank's body and main cannon will reduce body armor, while blows to the treads reduce tread. If BHP reaches 0, the tank is destroyed. If THP reaches 0, AP is drastically cut. It is easier to deal damage to the treads than to the body, even with grenades. Halting a tank before taking it out at your leisure may be a strategy that's both safe and sensible. The glowing blue radiator plate at the tank's rear is its weak point, where even standard bullets can do reasonable damage. Try to get behind enemy tanks for a chance to take them down while being careful not to expose your own rear to hostile fire. I'm glad they told me that now instead of, like, say, earlier when I needed to know it.
This gate can't take much more.
Town Watchman has 1 HP left. He'll be fine.
Entering combat. Now. Here we go.
See if I did enough there by moving the tank in between the gate and the tank. I'm hoping that keeps the tank from being able to shoot at the gate again.
Underminer fire.
Yep. That's a horrible way to die. Look at him bit in half and backwards like that. Apparently he got shot through all of the spinal cord. Poor guy.
Entering combat.
Dude, you gotta take this tank out now.
Now.
Thank you. Oh, man.
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, East.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
That amount of duress. Oh my. If you're wondering, yes, I did all of that wrong. Alright. Well, we defeated the tank and we had a boy, so all in all, I'd call that a win for the day, and we'll pick it up on the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, if your wife goes into labor, get the tank.